So the main thing is to represent relationships. And manipulate them. So we might actually want to find out, if I know all of the flights that are on American, one city to one city, exactly one nonstop flight, then if I use that relation again, then I can find all of the two-stop flights. So I might say, well, how far can I go just on one plane flight? Or what cities, and then you might ask, what cities could I go with two plane flights on American, right? So you'd actually be really nice if you had just a nice representation and had a really quick way to compute. Okay, now tell me all the things I could go to in 2 hops. Okay, now maybe if I'll go in 3 hops, how far can I go? So it's really useful to have a representation, because then you can actually do matrix operations, because we're going to actually put these in matrices and do things very quickly, which is important when you're using Expedia.com, right? That's my favorite travel site, by the way. Okay, so that's what it's good for. It's good for representing relationships and manipulating them, and also we can draw pictures of them. So I might also say, talking about my airline thing, I could also draw all the places that I could go to. So say I could go to DC, and I could go back from DC to Raleigh, and I could put different points on here, right? And so on. And pictures can also help us really understand what's going on with things. So the pictures and matrix representations and many things like that are going to be really useful for us. And also knowing properties like transitive is going to be useful for us too, right? So if I can fly from Raleigh to New York and New York to Paris on American, it's nice that this is transitive, because then I can fly Raleigh to Paris, right? So knowing these properties is also useful too.